Hi, I'm Emily Kessel, and I'm here on the Plugged In show with the Cat Empire. How would you define your music?
It's a question which is really funny because it gets asked. The two questions we get asked most are, how did the name come about and define your sound. And the thing about defining the sound is that it's really quite a hard question for us to answer. It's music, and it's quite sort of lively music that. About it so much about what genres are coming together or anything like that. It's about, I don't know, it's about music. And I suppose that the sound came together in a very funny sort of way that has to do with the people in the band, but also the kind of the experiences of the songwriters who are Harry and I. Well, I think in this country, I think in America people have a tendency to experience music in categories a lot, and that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. I just think where we come from, there's not so much of a worry about exactly what you're playing. I think the question's kind of how you're playing it. That sounds like The Office. I think so. I think the crowds are smaller. Well, America's a funny place, because the band's quite established in Australia, and it's got a sort of a very natural cult feeling in the Europe and places like that. And in America, it seems as if we really have to work to kind of get people to understand that the band is what it is, kind of. And I think Americans have trouble placing this band sometimes. But having said that, we've got some loyal fans over here, and we have a good time, especially at festivals and things like that. And so I think when people are at a festival, it's hard to differentiate where they're from.
Where do you see yourselves in the next year or 5 years, or?
Superstars. Millions of records. We're going to reverse the trend, the bucking trend of record sales. We're going to reverse it single-handedly. We're going to be like, Thriller times 5.
Thing is, I never really knew what to expect from this band. I mean, I was always enjoyed playing in it, and part of the experience for me has been, not actually knowing what's going to happen. And a lot of surprising things have happened in this band so far, and they've probably been my favourite things. And so, whatever happens in 5 or 7 years, I hope I can keep being surprised. To show you some show you some rhythm.